Then do you think that the system karma just suddenly pop up?
Yes.
Exists?
Exists, this one. This one very exists in my opinion.
You cannot explain. Right.
Okay, this one cannot explain.
Even science also cannot explain. It's a mix of good and bad, right?
Yeah.
So is that the reason why you don't believe in God?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Okay. If that is your, the reason you don't believe in God, then how you can explain about this, like, about this, our existence of the universe itself?
Yeah, I can't explain.
You can explain.
Yes.
Then how can you make that kind of conclusion? Because I believe you are someone who are very intellectual, right? Someone who are very rational. So I believe that if let's say you are someone who are intellectual and rational, I believe you are not going to like jump immediately, make that kind of conclusion, say that.
No.
Right. So I mean, there must be something that really like stopping you from believing God. So I mean, is there any particular reason?
There is no particular reason. I just believe, but now I think I believe in God. I think now I believe that God will give me the luck.
Okay, all right.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So are you yourself a Christian something?
No, not Christian, I'm Buddha.
Oh, you Buddha?
Yeah. So
no wonder why you say that you don't believe in God.
Yeah, not Christian. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Because I do learn a little bit about Buddhism. Yes, I do understand that in Buddhism, like Buddha, he didn't say that there is of God, right?
Yeah.
So now I understand why you say that you don't believe in God.
Yeah, sorry, not Christian.
Okay, but like you yourself, since you say that you are a Buddhist, right?
Yeah.
But like deep inside your heart, do you really believe that there's no creator of this world, of this universe itself?
No, not believe in history.
Sorry?
Not believe in history, but I'm sure someone will create this world.
Okay.
There is someone.
Alright. So according to Buddhism, like I believe that in Buddhism they have the belief that karma, right? How did karma, the system of karma, came to existence?
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Then do you think that the system karma just suddenly pop up?
Yes. Exists, this one. This one very exists in my opinion.
Okay, so you believe that it suddenly pop up?
Yeah, suddenly pop up. Something suddenly
okay.
pop up. And then I was like, wow, can't believe that happened.
Okay, interesting. So I mean, it's interesting to meet with someone who believe that it suddenly pop up, right?
Yes.
But are you someone who are a mathematical reason? No. Okay, so but you are someone who go for logical.
Yes.
Okay, so when you say that you are someone who go for logical, is it logic to say that it suddenly pop up, it comes to existence? I mean, for example, I say to you like, if let's say suddenly there's a tukar, a MAYBANK, MAYBANK, people always say that, I mean, they are the king, right? King of the road. King of the road, right? Okay. So imagine the king of the road, MAYBANK, suddenly bang with the Alza.
Oh.
And then a big explosion happened. Suddenly come out from that, I would say that smoke, heavy smoke, suddenly comes and a Ferrari car. Do you believe that because of the collision that happened between the king of the road, MAYBANK, and Alza, suddenly it create a Ferrari? Do you believe in that? You don't believe in that?
Yeah, I don't believe. But that maybe accident. That was really accident.
Sorry?
That's gonna be happen really an accident.
Yes, I do agree. When both of them collide, accident happen. And when we say accident happen, does accident create things or it breaks things?
Depends the accident. Like for me, I think accidents maybe it creates things. I think.
Okay, like for example, how did accident create things?
Okay, accident. In my opinion, accident creates breakage. Break things. There can be someone who died already. Like that happens. How? We cannot predict the accident.
Yeah, I do agree. We cannot predict the accident.
Yes.
But whenever an accident happens, does it create things or is it it breaks things?
Breaks, I think.
It's break, right?
Yes.
It doesn't create things. It just breaks things.
Yes.
It makes things become worse.
Yeah.
Right. So I would like to just for us to think about and to ponder upon it. When you say that, for example, the system of karma, if you believe that it suddenly pop up by accident, when you know the accident, it doesn't create things, it's break things.
Yeah.
Then how can you, using the logical and rational explanation, how can you explain when you say that karma just suddenly pop up by accident? I mean, it managed to create a karma system.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
I'm here just to share with you. By the way, my name is Azim. Your name is? June.
Yes.
Right. So, June, I'm not sure either you have heard what is Islam? You know about Islam?
To be worse, funny. Let's talk about it.
Sure. Right.
Actually, And Islam for me, I understand only a bit. I know what you salah, I know which things you can do, which things you can't do. This one I know only a bit.
Okay. You know that from your friends or?
Friends, yes, friends and some shows I think.
Okay,
shows
alright.
teach about Islam.
So meaning about the do and the don'ts, you know a little bit.
Yes, but
But-
not fully understand the whole Islam thing.
Okay, alright. So but you don't understand the fundamental about belief about Islam. Do you know a little bit about fundamental any belief?
But every Islam people who is Islam, they believe the God. They believe in the God. Believe
Yeah.
that's himself like that. So everything they think the God of that.
Yep,
And
agree.
yes, I think some Chinese also do that as well. Some Chinese.
Yeah, I
Even
do
though
agree.
some are Chinese, but then they're not Buddha. They're Christian.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, okay. I'm also okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do agree. Like there are Chinese who are not a Christian. Like, for example, they are so-called a Buddhist. They claim they are Buddhist,
Yes.
but they mix with Taoism, Confucianism. But they do believe in the existence of God.
Yes. This is.
Yeah. But it's a big question. I'm not trying to to question in Buddhism, but
no.
but I would like to just to share with you. Like according to Islam, we don't believe that this will happen according to accident.
Then what you guys do?
Huh?
Then what you Islam believe?
Okay. According to Islam, we believe that there is a creator, there's a God, and this God, he is not. He's not a part of this universe. Anything that is a part of this universe, it is what we call as the creation. Creation. Okay. God he's outside of the creation. So when he is outside of the creation, he doesn't bind with time, space, and mass. Because if you look this universe, everything in this universe is bind with time, space, and mass. So when everything that bind with time, space, and mass, it depends on something. It cannot be independent. Everything is depend on each other. Okay. That's why you can see, like for example, we have the chair. We want to create a chair. We must take from something, right?
Yes.
But when we say about this universe, when God created this universe, He didn't depend on anything. He can just create it from nothing. Why? Because God is one of the attributes of God according to Islam. He is all powerful.
Powerful.
So when He's all powerful, He can create out of nothing. But human being we cannot. We cannot create something from nothing. We require something, right?
Yeah.
If you want to create a glass, we will require the sand. We will require.
Not necessarily materials to make the item.
Yes, right. But God doesn't require any material. Everything that have
Somehow magical. Somehow the magical come out.
well, you can say this. It sounds like magical.
Yeah,
Okay.
magically you can just create the things.
Yes, we can say it's beyond our,
Beyond our outside.
human, comprehension, right?
Yes.
Yes, that can only happen to God. And when we say about things that is beyond our human mind. Like for example, our soul, human body, inside our human body, we have a soul. Soul is, you cannot explain,
Soul.
right?
Okay. That's what I cannot explain.
Even science also cannot explain. Even though like last time science, they do create a ship. And then they managed to make the ship just alive and then the ship just died. It doesn't have a soul.
Yeah.
So soul is not something that anyone can give or science can give. According to Islam, we believe that soul is coming from God. He's the one that gives us the soul. You can see that what makes us different compared to the rock, the table, and so on, is none other than we have a soul. The rock, the table, they don't have a soul.
They don't.
They don't have a soul.
Yes.
Then the question is, who gives us this soul?
The God.
According to Islam, we believe that it is
You
God.
believe it's the God.
Yeah, it's God. Even science, they cannot explain it.
Yeah, science also cannot explain.
We can create table and also metal, but how much we are using the technology, we cannot put a soul inside that, because soul is something that is supernatural. So not everything that in this world that can be proved according to science. There are many things that inside this universe is related with faith, with supernatural. So that's why, according to Islam, we believe that God is supernatural. It's something that is beyond our, beyond the world.
The world.
Yes. So that's why, if you ask a Muslim how to describe who is God according to Islam, we say that God basically, He is the one and only God. There's no multiple gods, because if let's say there's multiple gods, then each of the God will fight with each other.
Yeah, I think I heard this word before.
You heard it before?
I heard this word before saying that God only have one. We only have one God. This one I heard. But
Okay,
if
I
you say
see.
multiple gods, this one I haven't heard before. This is what you Islam believe. Only one God
Yes.
exists.
Because there's a logical explanation also. Because if let's say there's a multiple God with an equal power, then each of the God will fight with each other.
Yeah.
And each of God, you cannot claim that they are more powerful. All of them, they cannot claim they are the most powerful. Because if let's say, like, for example, you Jun, right, you have the same power like me. Can I say I'm the most powerful? No, right?
We
Because
all are the same.
yeah, we are the same. So we cannot say that God is the all powerful. So when we say that God is one and God is the all powerful, the most powerful, so meaning that the logical explanation is God must be only one. There's a logical and rational explanation that we can think about. If let's say there's multiple, then imagine if let's say you are God and me are God. You want to create the moon in a round shape. I want the moon in a square shape. So do you think that we will manage to create a moon?
No.
No, right?
No, yeah. Somehow in what Islam say, who make the moon? They say it's the God who make the moon. And then,
Yep.
and the one thing you say, God can create everything, right?
Yes.
He's the one creating. This one I heard. Now you make my mind. I remember.
Okay.
Recall back.
Yeah.
Yes, God create. And you guys Islam very appreciate the gods who create everything in this world.
Yeah.
This is what you guys believe. I mean, I find it's so normal.
Do you think that it's not logical to say that God create everything in this world?
No, I do believe.
You do believe?
Yeah, how
Okay.
who create sun and the moon, and then what are these tables?
Yeah. So that's why according to Islam, we do acknowledge that God create everything in this world, in this universe, because everything is a creation. Even though we are the one that create the table, but we are using the resources that God give to us.
Yes, we still using resources.
And the idea for us to make that kind of table is also coming from God.
Yeah.
Because human mind, we cannot create something that we never saw, we never see. We can imagine, but the imagination is always combined with things that we only see. So the question will be, when the first innovation come to existence, then who give that kind of idea, right? So if none other than God, he's the one that give us the idea how to do it. That's why we say that God is only one. Is according to Islam, you can see that it's logical and rational. He's all powerful.
Yeah, very powerful, of course.
Even though when we say about he's powerful, he can create. He can create everything, and he can do everything that he wants, but he will not going to do things that go against his nature of as a God.
Something bad.
Something bad, something that is against his nature. Like the nature of God, he's merciful. He's merciful and he's justice. So he did create evil, but evil come to exist because of disobedient human being. When we disobey to God, that is where evil comes to existence. Okay? So basically, if you want to understand about God according to Islam, actually God already mentioned to us what is the criteria of a God. This minimum criteria, if you look, it is so logical, and you can identify immediately which one is a true God or which one is not a true God. Because this is a minimum criteria, not a maximum criteria. Okay. So I believe I just give to you this one.
Yes.
Inside there, there's an explanation about what is the minimum criteria. Okay. So you can look on that part. Okay. And if let's say you have any question, you can just you can just contact us. This is our organization, and this is our website.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So do you have any Muslim friends? Do you have any Muslim friends? Muslim friends?
Yeah. No, not much.
Not much. Did they share to you a copy of Quran before to you?
Al-Quran. No. But Al-Quran isn't that a book? Is it a book full of the words? Not Jawi words, right?
It is Arabic word.
Arabic, yeah. Even though you give me the book, I don't understand how to read.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's why over here we have we also have a translation. So if you want, we can give to you for free. We don't charge for you. Just for the purpose of for you to just to learn. We are open on that. I can share with you a copy of Quran with a translation. Okay, you can have it in English or in Bangsa or in Mandarin if you want. I can give you for free.
I think no need.
You don't need.
Yes.
Okay, alright. No worry about that.
Internet also got this kind of data, right? Internet nowadays.
Yeah.
Technology.
So if you want, we have that scan. If you want, you can get in a PDF form or in an audio form. At least you can just try to listen. If you want.
You have just scan the QR code. Right?
Yeah. You can just scan the QR code.